What is
Hey
up,
guys.
YouTube family? Thank y'all for tuning back in to Wilburn Shenanigans, where we always bring the shenanigans over here. And if you new booty is what we call you. Smash that subscribe button so you get out the new booty category. And like, comment, all that stuff so we can reach that 100K plaque.
To put it there.
I want to see Wilburn Shenanigans 100K plaque right behind me. Just want to see it one time. I just want to hold it. Just like the Lakers about to hold that championship this year. But we going into WWE. I know y'all like when we come over here, y'all keep bringing it up. But this one might get a little gruesome.
Why?
This is the most painful WWE injuries.
I thought it was all fake.
Yeah, they gotta act, but sometimes they get hurt because they be acting too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm really
That's
surprised.
John
this
Cena.
He up
guy
there,
didn't
like,
rip
doing all
off
that.
his arm.
John Cena. Is that John Cena?
Oh God.
At
Oh,
Stand
did you
and
see
Deliver
his arm?
Yes, I did.
Grayson Waller was one of 5 participants in a ladder match for the North American
Oh.
Championship.
His
It's
arm
not too
kinda,
surprising,
looked
but
like a piece of
unfortunately,
noodle.
someone did get hurt, and that person was Grayson Waller. After the match,
Look
at
his
was seen wearing an
arm.
arm brace, proving that he didn't walk out unscathed. Be prepared to cringe in 3, 2.
Oh, she puts the hell out of her.
During a 6-woman tag team match on Raw, Becky Lynch started messing with her opponent, Bianca Belair's hair. As you just saw, it didn't
Bianca
work
Belair
out
was
well.
whooping
for
them like,
Becky.
let's see
Moments
that.
after the hair whip,
that's
a
so
huge red
stupid.
mark formed
Look
on
at her
Lynch's
look at her
It
stomach.
did put Becky Lynch out of action, but that had
She
to
doing
hurt.
way too much.
The
Man,
next
that
time
might
Becky
stink.
and Bianca would face off in the ring was at WrestleMania 38.
watching
Unfortunately,
that match.
someone suffered a nasty injury during this match
We watched
too.
this match.
At one point,
When?
it looked like Becky was trying to perform a vertical senton. Something was off, and the only thing that connected was Becky Lynch's boot with Bianca Belair's
Oh,
face.
you know what? I
Despite
remember
the painful
seeing that.
accident, Belair continued the match and ended up
still did?
winning the Raw Women's Championship.
She still continued it though.
It looked like Bianca
Didn't
was
hurt that
fine,
much.
but the next night on Raw, we saw just how
Damn.
extensive Belair's injury was. Her
You
left
like
eye
red.
looked terrible, but despite that, Bianca Belair
Put your glasses back on.
Wow.
She gotta put her glasses back on.
Mm.
Put her glasses back on.
We seen that fight too.
was still in good spirits. Hopefully this doesn't mean that 2022 is cursed, but the very first WWE match of the year had someone getting injured. Cesaro and Ricochet were facing off against Sheamus and Ridge Holland during the Day 1 kickoff show. Only about a minute into the match, and Cesaro flipped Ricochet onto Ridge Holland. Unfortunately,
His
Ricochet's boot landed on
Oh!
Holland's face. Ridge soon tagged out and wasn't seen for the rest of the match. We learned later that the botched move broke Ridge Holland's nose. Thankfully, it wasn't too serious, and Ridge Holland was wrestling again soon. But in a scary coincidence, Ridge would later botch a move that could have ended someone's career. While teaming with Sheamus, Ridge Holland was in a match with Kofi Kingston and Big E. Holland and Big E were fighting on the outside, leading to Ridge hitting E with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
Oh,
his
Big E
head.
didn't get high enough, causing his head to land on the floor.
Oh my
However,
god.
as of right now, E has not wrestled since that match.
Dang, I
Drew
bet he
McIntyre
haven't.
began 2022 by feuding
Why
with
they beat him
Happy
down
Corbin
like that?
and Madcap Moss. Their rivalry went on
Go
for
back.
a few months,
They
and
not
Go
included
back.
a match
G-
No,
at
look
Elimination.
at. Go back.
got
However,
the good.
as of
Look, wait,
right now,
why did he try to
has
grab
not
the hair off
wrestled
the bald
since
head?
that
Look at the
match.
bald head guy.
Drew McIntyre
Look, why
began
he gonna try to grab his hair?
2022
Look
by
at
feuding
what,
with
right
Happy
here.
Corbin and
Look at-
Madcap
look.
Moss. Their rivalry
there's
went on
no
for a few
hair.
months and included a match at Elimination
whoop at that
Chamber.
tree.
At the event, McIntyre took on Moss in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Even though they could
I'll watch
fight
this match
anywhere, the most painful moment of the match actually happened in the ring. The match had only been going on for a few minutes when Drew McIntyre planned Madcap
That
Moss
looked like
with
it
an
hurt.
Alabama slam.
His
Something
head.
went wrong because Madcap landed head first
Oh,
on the
his
mat.
neck and
The most
head,
shocking
I
part is that
cannot.
Madcap Moss walked it off and continued the match like the whole thing didn't happen. In his WrestleMania debut, Rick Boogs had the huge honor of being part of the opening match. Boogs teamed up
like
with
Freddie
Shinsuke
Mercury with the
Nakamura
bigger
to
version.
challenge the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. Shinsuke started the match, but after a bit of fighting, tagged out with Rick
Nervous.
Boogs. Rick was running wild, but his rampage came to an abrupt stop when his knee suddenly gave out when he lifted both Usos
Oh.
on his back. Rick Boogs quickly tagged out with Nakamura. It turned out that Boogs tore his quadricep and hasn't been in action since the injury. In February 2022, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle found themselves in a tag team match against the Street Profits on Raw. The match was going smoothly until the finish. Montez Ford performed
He
a
take one to
signature
the back.
frog splash on Orton, but Ford's position was off and he landed on Randy's shoulder. The Viper was clearly in pain after the botched move, but thankfully it wasn't anything serious. The idea of wrestling is that you don't have to hit each other, but sometimes mistakes
Alright,
happen.
see,
and
the
they
way
can
my
be
anger set
quite
up-
But you know
bloody.
what?
On
What's-
SmackDown,
I know
What's
we-
crazy to me is like they still going.
You know what happened? You know what happened to me if I was wrestling?
No, listen to me.
I
Listen
get
to
that.
me. How are they still going through that? Like the head one? How?
I got something for you. I'm gonna tell you why I couldn't be a wrestler. Because you probably gonna be able to relate to this. We can all relate to this.
Over.
As a kid, you used to play wrestle. You used to do a lot of things playful, but when it got serious, it got serious. They are paid professional wrestlers. This is all for entertainment.
It's just crazy because I really sat here and thought it was fake. But like, even though it's fake, they're getting hurt.
Not when we was coming up. They was serious. Now they changed it up a lot. But I'm saying, look, let me tell you, as a kid,
Are you gonna say?
I'm gonna tell you all what's gonna happen in the ring. So as a kid, when something happened and I got slapped in the back or something,
Power up.
Power up. That's what's gonna happen to me. Bianca Belair took that boot out of it like, oh, it's serious now.
Like,
you ain't hit
like,
me.
oh, we're serious.
We for real?
Like, oh, it's getting
Yeah, mama coming in. That's why I told you I had to be playing. It's serious.
Like, oh, I thought we were faking it, but we
Okay.
real.
You hit me, motherfucker. Forget the match is serious now. It is now we're serious.
know.
I'm whooping your. You gonna throw me on my head? You gonna throw me on my head?
Wilbur, you can't get up after that one.
He was still in the ring.
He was. Like, why they didn't stop it?
You gonna see something fly up.
I'll be
They're
under
telling
getting
Shayna
a chair under the
Baszler
ring.
in a one-on-one match, but Ronda Rousey was in Baszler's corner.
Ronda extra.
Baszler didn't need any help though, as she's able to beat her opponent on her own. After the match though, Rousey told Shayna the job wasn't finished yet, leading
Ronda
to the
just
Queen
wanted
of
a
Spades
spotlight.
nailing Natalya with a knee to the face. The move actually did connect though, and Natalya's nose was broken and bleeding. Unfortunately, the accident actually dislocated Natalya's nose, and
All
it
because of
required her
Ronda.
to undergo surgery.
Yeah, Ronda, you got people who ain't get
2022
kicked in the
kicked off
nose.
with Becky Lynch challenging Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship,
Remember the
which
Becky
was a
Lynch
rematch
fight?
from WrestleMania 38,
That
which
OG
was a
came
rematch
back.
from the previous year's SummerSlam. However, only about 3 minutes into it, Becky fell on her right shoulder. The landing caused Lynch's shoulder to pop out of its socket, and Becky
damn.
was in pain as she kept checking on it throughout the match. The injury became more and more visible as the match progressed, but Lynch did let stop her, and
See,
she got
now
the
Bianca
job
gotta
done.
see. That's what I'm saying. At this point, oh, it's serious.
But
You
her
gonna pop my
shoulder. She can't do much when
You
a
gonna
broken.
pop my shoulder out?
She can't do much when it's hurting.
In November 2022,
Stop.
R-Truth wrestled his first match on NXT since 2011, but it turned
Look at
out
the
to be a
ref.
bad decision. During the match, Truth performed a somersault to his opponent
Ooh,
on the
his
outside.
neck.
He
Truth
hit- he
clipped the
hit-
top
oh,
rope
that
though, and
foot
didn't
come.
jump far enough, causing him to crash hard onto the floor.
See?
The former 24/7 champion grabbed his left leg, and the referee soon called off the match, and R-Truth was helped backstage. It was later found out that the accident tore Truth's quad, and he needed to undergo surgery. One of the defining images of 2022 was Cody Rhodes' gruesome, torn pectoral muscle. But how did he actually get injured? On the Raw before Cody's Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins, Rhodes and Rollins got into a brawl. During the
Not
fight,
it.
Cody tore his right pectoral tendon. That was bad enough, but a few days later, while weight training, Rhodes tore the tendon completely off the bone. That's why the injury looked so bad when fans saw it at Hell in a Cell. Additionally, the reason WWE allowed Cody Rhodes to wrestle was that he couldn't do any more damage. Nevertheless, the injury
So,
sidelined
because he
Cody
can't do no more
Rhodes
damage?
for the rest of the year. This injury was pretty unique. On Raw in June 2022, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and Doudrop fought in a fatal four-way match.
Doudrop, big
The
ass,
winner
jumping
got
on
to
people
face
like that.
Bianca
Come on,
Belair at
Doudrop.
Money in the Bank for the Raw Women's Championship. At one point in the match, Morgan gave Bliss a kick to the gut, which caused Alexa to DDT Ripley. What actually hurt Rhea, though, was her own knee. Ripley's boot got caught on the rope, which caused her face to collide with her
Ooh.
leg. It didn't seem
She
so
got hit in
bad
her
until
face.
Ripley shared a picture of the damage the accident caused to her mouth. On top of that, the injury also gave Ripley a concussion. Thankfully, after about a month on the sidelines, Rhea was back in action. Not all WWE injuries happened on TV. During a triple threat match at a non-televised WWE show, Carmella, Asuka, and Bianca Belair all faced off for the Raw Women's title. As the match was starting to come to the end, Carmella tried to pull a fast one on Belair by attacking her from behind. Bianca got out of harm's way with a backflip, but Carmella immediately crumbled to the mat and went outside of the ring. It appears the
That's your
timing
fault.
was
You trying to
off,
get it from
and
the
Belair's
back.
tailbone smacked Carmella's head. An image was later shared on social media
Wait, what
showing
hit her?
exactly the damage the botch move did to Mella. Whenever weapons get involved, it's very easy for a wrestler to get hurt, and we witnessed this on SmackDown
Hey,
in
they're
August
whipping people.
2022. In the lead up to his match against Roman Reigns at Clash at the Castle, McIntyre took on Honoré Uce, Sami Zayn. McIntyre won the match, but he didn't end the night on a high note. Roman and the Usos came in and attacked the
like
Scottish
them.
Warrior. They battered McIntyre with
So I just in there
chairs
beating
and threw his body all around the ringside area.
the chairs
you could
hurt?
already see
I mean,
marks
they
forming
got
Drew's body.
Look at his
but
body.
Up close pictures taken backstage
Dang!
show just how much damage the beatdown did to McIntyre. You know an injury is bad when the match is immediately stopped and the referee throws up the X sign. Unfortunately, that's what happened in the main event of NXT
that was
UK
real.
in
That
February.
that's
was
beefy.
real.
Blair
That's beef at that
Davenport
point.
and Mako Satomura
She did
fought
that
in
on
a Japanese
purpose.
street fight. Despite the match type, the injury
Damn,
was
she is
not
whipping
caused
her.
by
What did
any
she do to
weapon.
her?
Davenport jumped from the top turnbuckle and hit Satomura with a
Oh,
stomp.
this is personal.
That's
Awkwardly on the
personal.
Hey, this is what I'm talking about. This match went
No,
personal.
this was personal. She knew.
No,
They
but
had
they both-
beef before.
They both throwing personal matches. That's what I'm saying.
No.
This is when it gets serious. This
Yes.
is me. This match
No,
is
this match got serious before it was serious. When she went in there saying
That's
I'm
how
gonna
it's gonna
hurt
end
her.
up. That's how it's gonna end up. It's serious now. It's the
there
smoke
had to
is.
be some animosity before this started.
This is smoke now. You about to catch all these boots.
She's literally
Began
hurting
shouting
her
in
for
pain.
real.
Within seconds, the referee called for the bell and gave the X sign.
Hell no, this serious. They
signaling
said don't
that
call for no
this
bell.
injury was real. The landing hurt Blair's left ankle, but thankfully, after being out of action for about 4 months, Blair was able to return to the ring. Ladder matches are some of those brutal matches WWE puts on each year, and the 2022 Women's
See,
Royal
that
Rumble
looks so
was no
painful.
exception. One of the participants was Shotzi, who had a rough night. She had a
Shotzi?
few mistakes during the match, but the worst was when she went for a senton. Shotzi
Oh, her
performed a
hair got
move from the
stuck?
top rope, but ended up hitting the ladder below. It appears her back and or head got clipped by the ladder on the way down. In any case, the move did bust Shotzi open,
I
as
think it was
evident
her
by the
head.
blood on her face. See the best and worst of WWE
Wow,
in 2022
this
by watching
one
playlist
takes
on
the
Sky.
Can't do it.
hat.
That's why I come in the wrestling.
Oh my gosh.
I can watch it, but I'm serious.
Now, when we watch wrestling, which we're watching it this week, isn't it come on Fridays?
Something like that.
I gotta find out on our TV. I'm gonna look it up and we're gonna watch it.
I'm about to be serious.
We're gonna watch it and we're gonna see when do they get hit for reals.
We gotta
Because
be-
they still keep going though. So we're not gonna know. They're not gonna, take
Wrestling
an
gotta
X,
start
but
letting them write their own narratives because it's gonna get real.
now I'm gonna watch this week's and I'm gonna make sure I pay attention to see like, ooh, that was real. Because they don't stop
I'll be on
it.
Twitter when I catch you in that ring next time. Just know it's for real.
Rematch.
It's for real.
Rematch.
This ain't no play when we
Oh
get in
my
this stuff.
god, that's crazy. I thought this whole time it was
See,
fake.
my anger ain't built for that. I'll be too hot. You gonna?
I'm not finna work and get beat on like that.
Nah, they be
My
doing-
back is not gonna get
You catch your hands
no.
for real.
No, like I would be going in the back. I thought we were acting. Were we acting or not?
You messed up. That's your fault.
Like, sir, we're not for real.
Here,
This
whipping
is
people like
fake.
that.
And you're making it real. Well, she was whipping her with her hair though.
Yeah,
She
whipping the
said,
heck out of her.
"Whatcha." That was good though.
Whipping it like
This blew my mind.
this is wild. Man, it's crazy because like I watched a few of those nights and I didn't even catch.
I know,
Those
but
injuries,
now
they
now
wild.
it makes sense.
That's crazy, y'all. Y'all over here saying some crazy stuff. Y'all tripping if that happened to y'all in the ring. Look, you supposed to be in there knowing what's going
I'm
on.
not going in the ring because I'm not.
We
No,
about to catch these hands after this.
you're not finna chance mess. No.
Like we talked about this, flip off of here, land here. You didn't kick me all in the head. I got
You
concussions
don't
and stuff.
practice this thousands of times and you still can't get it right.
Come on, we to keep going. We're gonna catch these hands.
My
But this
throat
is
hurts
funny.
now from-
Thank y'all for dropping this off. Let us know y'all opinions down below. Drop
Yes.
down below. We have fun with this one. Thank y'all for tuning in as always. See y'all in the next one. See ya. Whoop
You're
all the
done.
time.